It's, well, later than mid-October. We're almost at the end of October. My, what a month's difference can make. But can say that this growing season of the garden produced phenomenal. I've easily pulled probably a couple 100 pounds of food out of the garden this year, honestly. We do have some spinach and lettuce and peas going. Oh yeah, and some kale. See how those do. Beans, pole beans are still kind of going, but we're supposed to get a frost freeze tonight, so we're going to harvest the rest of the beans. We're going to see what little peppers we got, the banana peppers and the jalapenos and the tomatoes and just everything that's left. We're going to harvest whatever's good, and then probably chop everybody down, clear everything up, and then prepare the area so that the chickens can come enjoy this for the remainder of the month. And then right at the end of the month, I'm gonna plant some winter wheat where everything's dead, and then we're gonna try and do some winter greens, lettuces and spinach and stuff in the greenhouse and see how that does. So that's gonna be our winter experiment this year. Debating whether or not I should do the pumpkins. I imagine they're gonna die in a freeze tonight, but I do have a sheet I'm gonna put over this area. Try and keep them good, but yeah, it's definitely wrapping up end of the season now. We got so many peppers. The green peppers could have did a little bit better. We only got a few and they never got very big, but they got crowded out by those potatoes early on, and I think that had a big effect on them. I see whoever's digging holes in my garden is back. We'll take care of that. We gotta get the strawberries covered, get those tomatoes picked that are hiding out up in here, and just get everything ready for this freeze tonight. But it's very sad because a lot of this is just doing fantastic. These marigolds are still looking beautiful. Even a lot of these tomatoes are still ripening up, but the season had to come to an end at some point. So might as well take down what's good, finish off the harvest strong, and then let the chickens in here, turn everything over, and enjoy it before we get the winter wheat in. And then I'll let that grow for a little bit, and then towards the end of winter, spring, the chickens will get access to here. So they'll get to eat on all this grass and whatever vegetables are left over. I gotta come through and pluck out the remaining plants that they can't have. But there's lots of grasses and stuff that they're gonna enjoy. So gonna stop yapping. And get all this stuff harvested up real quick, and these plants taken care of. Compost what needs composted, which is pretty much everything that's left, because the beans and the nightshades can't go to the chickens. But and then we'll protect the strawberries so the chickens can't get the strawberries. We'll protect these while they're going so they can't get to them. At least let me get a couple harvests out, and then we'll let them finish them off. But also make sure the raspberries are probably late enough now. The chickens probably ain't gonna mess with them too much. But yeah, it was beautiful, beautiful harvest, beautiful grow season, and I hope everybody else's gardens did just as fantastic for them, because we had a beautiful growing season. Everything grew so well this season. The veg garden, the yards, wonderful year. So I hope that everybody else got to enjoy it, and we'll see how the fall garden does. So we're not done yet. There should still hopefully be at least a November garden update, and we'll see what it's got for us. And the final look at it as the sun sets on the final day for most of this. We got the strawberries covered, pine straw for now. I don't have enough leaves, so should be fine. Got the strawberries cleared, the peppers, carrots, a couple pumpkins, and pretty much everything else out here is good for the chickens. And so I gotta cover that with some of that bird netting, and then section that area off so that they can't get to it, and then we'll let them roam out here for a few days. Eat on all this vegetation, till the earth for me, and then it should make it really easy to come back in here and plant some winter rye. Get a little bit of cover crop in there, and just give the chickens some more space to hang out with until next garden season. And help fertilize the garden for next year. Like I said, we're gonna try and check in on these. Fingers crossed they survive tonight, and we actually have a November update coming. And I'm gonna try and do some over the winter in the greenhouse. So until then, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Until next time, bye-bye.